expecting one of our good friends from Texas here today. John DeTavio's stopping by on his way to, he's working in Paramus. And we always look forward to an afternoon of hanging out with John.
Yeah, we know, John. We know. John's going to show us how he carries his plane coast to coast.
That's right.
Now, John's in the carpet linoleum business, but check this out. Now, I gave him a plane at one time. Pull that out of there. He's got the Buttafuoco stunt shirt hanging. What is this, in case you pick up women in bars or something?
Yeah.
He comes all the way up here from Texas, and hey, it smells nice inside that van.
Yeah.
And that looks like it rides okay, dude.
Yeah, it rides all right. I'm not crazy.
Flip it out. I want to see it. I didn't even get to see this at the Nats. You were so busy with all those hot women you're hanging around with.
Listen to that.
Let's see. Come on. Let's see it. Is Niebuhr behaving himself down there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, the reason I wanted John to show this, they're making a kit of this plane. Put it out in the sun.
What is that?
You got to know how to market your products for Niebuhr. Niebuhr and Doug Moon are going to make a kit, or Steve Moon, whoever makes the kits.
Yeah.
Now, is this the original one, or?
No, this is the second one.
This is the second one, okay.
Yeah, see, silencer too.
Okay.
But the next one, this was supposed to have a pipe in it, but I didn't put the pipe in because I had the 60.
Okay.
Nice 60 from Windy.
Yeah, I know you got it. Looks like my 60.
Hey, you know the old one that was in the green airplane?
You still got it?
That runs like a top.
Sell it to Gieske.
What do you call
Give
it?
him a buy on it.
I let Glenn Reasoner check it out for me.
Hey, you did a nice cockpit on this one, John.
Yeah. And Glenn Reasoner checked it out. He wouldn't clean all the carbon off the piston and that, and the liner, because he said it would break the seal.
Just keep running it. I never cleaned any of that stuff
How old is that engine anyway?
It's almost as old as you, John. Nah, nothing's as old as John. Mount Rushmore isn't as old.
You gotta have 10,000 flights on it.
Whoa, I'll bet. Well, you know how many flights I put on a plane. If I don't wear something out in a year or two,
And I
it's
had
probably
the
pretty good.
sides. I had the sides repaired.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But you still have two, and you don't. What happened to Green Plane? You dumped it?
What?
The one that
No, I still have it.
You still have it?
Yeah, I got to fix the wing.
Okay.
I had no chance. I wouldn't dump that airplane. Gieske says that's the best flying airplane.
Sell it to him. See if I give you $100 for it.
He flew it. He loved it.
Hey, nice carbon fiber gear.
Yeah, that's windy.
Yeah, you should have told me I'd make you an orange one.
Yeah.
Match the plane. Hey, that's pretty cool. So how long are you going to be up here? You gonna come flying with us tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to come flying with you.
All right. I need a guy that... Now,
I got to see that B-25.
The truth is not a truth. The real truth. You were a mechanic on a B-25? Real B-25?
Yeah, I flew with him. I flew in him.
You ever get to fly up in a nose gun? You know,
Yeah,
the turrets and
I
stuff?
I flew all over that airplane. I flew in the back, in the middle, and
cool.
mostly I was between the pilot and co-pilot.
Cool.
Aerial engineer, so you flew up with the pilot and co-pilot.
Cool.
But it was beautiful. We were a headquarters out there.
Where were they stationed at?
5th Air Force. We were in Australia, went up to New Guinea, went into the Philippines, and then I came home.
So you got a lot of time in B-25s.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow, cool. You know, when the last thing I remember, when my father worked at Air Associates by Bendix, in the place right next door, they had a B-25, like in semi-storage. And at that point in time, if you know, when you went into Air Associates, and you could just walk into it.
Yeah.
Nobody chased you out. There was no lock on the gate. Not like nowadays. There's, you know, computers, alarm systems, and everything. You could just walk up, you know, and you know what I remember? The tire was bigger than me. That tells you how big. Now I'm a tire.
No,
I'm as big as a tire from Bigfoot.
yeah, Joe K's name came off.
Yeah.
I got to put it on again.
Yeah, I miss Joe K, boy.
Oh, man, it was a man's man.
He was a jewel. He was a good one.
You know, I'm going to see my boss. I'm going to ask him if I move back to New Jersey, if he would give me all of the Eastern Seaboard work.
Well, you hang out with us. We'll give you work. You won't get paid, but we'll give you pay. You'll be putting carpet in everybody's house.
So I gotta find out.
Hey, that really looks. That's a nice looking plane. I hope he sells some kits.
Yeah, that's nice looking airplane.
Now they got a guy with a laser cutter down there, right? Brodak's got a laser cutter too.
Everything's laser cut.
Yeah.
Having everything laser cut.
Yep.
You know, did you see the new muffler that Rich Oliver made?
Yeah. I saw it.
No, for the, what do you call
For
it?
the 60s, yeah. He makes them for the jets too.
Huh?
He's coming up here next week.
Yeah, well, he gave me.
You got one?
Yeah, he gave me one.
I saw it at the Nats.
Yeah.
It's a nice looking plane.
Hey, Wendy, I don't know how he didn't place.
He did. He was in the top 10.
Yeah, but I mean, how he didn't place, in the top 5.
Next year he will.
Good, I thought. Huh?
Let's see what you got.
The new 60.
That is a nice looking, that's a cool looking muffler. I bet it would,
Because them-
it'd act like a big heat sink.
I gotta
too.
drill it to put the pressure tap out right there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only thing I gotta do to it, and then I'm gonna put it on the airplane, test it out.
Yeah, it's not that heavy. And Rich has these out on his website. I know he makes them for 65s.
Yep.
The jets and stuff. It's a nice piece of work.
I got a 65 off it.
You got one?
Yeah.
I got one too. That's what I got in Miss Ashley right now.
What, 65?
65, yeah.
You're kidding.
Boy, does that run nice. Sweet motor.
I didn't know that.
For the record, on the last tape, I bet you got bored to death watching motors cut out, inverted and stuff. But anyway, this is the tip of the month, boy. If you have a minivan, see how the sun comes in at sun, and there was a day I went down here and I touched this, and the plane was so hot you could hardly touch it. But they sell these covers for about $10, and they keep more. Well, Giesche's got that thing too. Just pull it slow, so in case it's hooked on something. John's going to try to get out to the field with us tomorrow morning to fly that B-25. Pull that towel off the nose. You can pull that off nice and easy.
Look at that sucker.
So there she is, John.
Oh, my.
If you get up, you're going to get up tomorrow morning, have coffee with me, and we'll go down there. I need a reliable mechanic for this plane so I can sit in the shade while you do all the work. Somebody to start the engines, like old Jerry Sipper sitting out at the handle.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Dad, wipe the plane off. Dad, start it for me. I can't seem to convince somebody to do that for me.
Oh, man, you did one fabulous job on that.
Now, in today's mail, one of our favorite people, Ken Clapson, he has a big Tsunami, a 60 size one, and he made this from Elliott Scott's plans, scaled down 40 size. The plans are available, of course. It's got a stalker. I'm reading his note. Windy bulletproof controls. Look at some of the colors on this. He's using every color of Brodak paint that he could. I think that he makes. Every color of red. Very elaborate. Now anybody knows Ken's Pond Racer had an absolutely beautiful paintwork. This is certainly, I bet Paul Winter's eating his heart out right now thinking, boy, I wish I could make a plane that good. Well, Paul, you can't. It's just as simple as that. Anyway, here's a picture with his big, we'll pass some of these on to Stunt News, the big Tsunami. Look at the difference in size. And Ken and of course his Thunder Cardinal. And I know in his Air Force he has a whole bunch of the, I don't know what the right word would be, Joe Adamusco series of planes. Anyway, he's got a real neat note here that's I can't read it, it's way too long, but he's got some really funny, what he did, he took a Reno Air Race story and inserted all the names of stunt flyers into it. Pretty cool. And Ken, if you can, this thing you did about I'm not going to read it on video because it's really long. This would be a great thing to send in to Stunt News. I don't want to send it in because maybe you don't want me to send it, but it's really funny. He wrote this thing, especially the part with Paul Winter. Anyway, this is really nice. Ken, we really look forward to hearing more about the plane, and we're going to try to go down tonight to where they fly the electrics, hang out with Sergio for a little while, and most of the people that enjoy the videos. If you're not bored to death by now watching that B-25 fly, we're going to try to get some more flights on it, but we enjoy more about the world of model aviation than just the B-25. We always enjoy seeing the electrics on a nice, cool summer night.
I love coming down here in the evening, flying the electrics here, visit with Sergio and his group. Everybody seems to love these little electric planes.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let me know.
Can you bring that in? Again, a telescopic or?
Oh yeah,
I can make it fill the whole screen.
You can.
Last time I was down here, I said, oh, there goes something else. You never know when one's coming here. Yeah. Well, when you're gonna go, call me. Be a big spender. Spend a nickel on a phone call.
Wait a minute.
Wendy!
Don't be wise.
Hey, Sergio, I got the bomber. You think they'll let me fly it here?
Yeah, of course.
The bomber's coming. Now wait, I gotta ask you on camera. Joe, this is Joe Bescher, the president of the AMA. Yeah, listen. I need to come to your house and see this B-17 with electric motors. When are you gonna fly that again?
No. I flew it last Sunday.
When?
Syracuse.
How come you don't call me to come see it?
I want you to come and take pictures of the Comet with the turbine in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. How about tonight?
Saturday morning.
No, I'm gonna be at Palisade Park Saturday. You make a morning, I'll buy you coffee. With your money. See, notice how free always, the older a person gets, the more the word free goes right in one ear and out the other. This weekend is the big jet rally in New York. I'm going to miss it because we're flying the bomber, and I guess we're going to miss it. What a relaxing place to hang out. Now just imagine if you could fly control line here. You put 25 circles here.
Eggshells, bananas.
Look at this, unbelievable.
The second time they didn't even say anything to anybody. Hey, we come. The runway was only about
Bescher's little design.
It was in the air. But the last couple of times I've seen him throwing over the ground. That's what I So tell me about Korea. I'll never forget it.
running short on fuel. We're running 10.8. Still running the, can't even think of the name of the prop now. Stalker props. This will be the second flight. Third flight. Do I know what I'm doing? So what did we learn? We know we need some head gaskets in the motor to get a little better mileage. We're real happy with the early morning air, with the soft brake, but then when the wind comes up, you gotta really let it. But it's no different than anything. It's following very true to course for what any stunt ship would do. We still need to get the outer wing. It's up when it's inverted. Either a bigger trim tab or tweak that outboard fly. I don't know yet. It's still flyable just the way it is, so I'm just gonna leave it for now.
When I do get back to the shop, I try to clean up and try to think of some of the things. First of all, by having a lot of these flights on video, I can go back and forth and look at things that I may or may not want to change on the way the plane is flying. The plane is exceeding my wildest expectations in every way, and I'm just having I'm 18 years old again. Now, one of the upgrades, and I put head gaskets in the plane, did a couple other little things. I put one size smaller wheels on it, just looking to get rid of some of that parasitic drag. And besides, the wheels are already worn out after 2.5 gallons of fuel. I made up a little box that I can carry to the starting line with the starter and its battery, the little chock we need for the nose wheel. I need the forceps, the way I fuel the plane, and the Zetron transmitter when we're going to use the throttle control. I also have to get in the habit of charging 2 batteries. Having one battery would be a real inconvenience here, but having this little tub to go to the line with looks like it's going to be really a nice little asset to have. Now we're planning tomorrow. Tonight is Rosh Hashanah, so we're going to have a nice family meal, but tomorrow we're planning on getting back out to the park, meeting Tom Hampshire there, and possibly we're closing in on the week when Rich Oliver will be here. In fact, I think it's a week from now. He'll already be here eating pizza with us. But having this stuff on video, now I hope, because all I've gotten in the last, I don't know how long, couple of months is, when are you going to find a B-29? When are you going to find a B-29? Yeah, you don't think I wasn't waiting for it either. But now it's done. I try to put some flights on each tape, but any of the things we learn from it, we're going to try to pass on to you with the video. And we know, no matter what happens here, we are just having the most fun you can possibly ever have, that I've ever had in model aviation. A lot of fun flying, huh, Wendy? It's fun flying. I think I'll just eat your CD collection here. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and I'll sharpen my beak up and then I'll just eat your CD collection, no problem. Anyway, we really do enjoy having a video and playing it back and forth whenever we're working on the project in the shop and doing our normal production work, our normal molding work, or whatever. Because tonight is a special night in our household. It's Rosh Hashanah. We have all our family members over, and Karen usually puts this incredible dinner together. I mean, she does this dinner thing like I do B-25s, I guess. I'm not sure. But she really does. She spent a lot of time weeding her garden and getting everything ready so that after the meal is over, we can sit out here at night and enjoy the pond. Our whole yard back, the back here lights up, and let me show you what she puts. The amount of time she puts into this table is unbelievable. She spends a week working on it. She could make a B-25 for what this table cost us. Karen, how many hours did it take you to set this table? I'm impressed.
Oh, I just wiggled my nose and it said...
You just wiggled your nose and said, "Oh, I'm ready."
There it is.
Spends an unbelievable amount of time. Boy, the food, the smell of food in here,
Did you put anything else in the oven?
Not right now.
I'm saying the regular oven, do you have to put
No.
Look at this. Is this in the true keeping of the faith here?
It's actually barefoot.
Anyway, for anybody that doesn't have a big family or a wife that sets the table like this, join us now for a really great dinner. But what's the most important part of the dinner right now? The food. Where's the food? You got soup?
You have soup to start with, yes.
Soup.
Sauce, of course.
And what time's the pizza getting here? Not really, huh?
So you turn the camera off.
So here we are, day 5. Maybe get some other flyers coming up here because it's a Saturday. We've basically got some flights every day this week. We're going to try to record a few randomly.
try to see who else is hanging out with us today. We're down in the shop with Bob Lampione today. National champion 68? 69? And with his beautiful plane that should have won the concourse, could have won the concourse, but why didn't it win the concourse? He doesn't show up for appearance judging.
We stopped to get cigarettes, you know.
Beer and cigarettes.
And gas for the car, that was cool too.
Okay, well the deal is here, he's got a PA-51, a pipe, and we're going to try to retrofit it with a jet. He's just purchased a Richard Oliver's backup. It's a 61 or a 65?
The BSC 61.
Okay, and see if we can come up with any other. I think he could go for a carbon gear here if we can pop a wallet out of his pocket later. Anyway, but while this is happening, you notice something very unusual. We have a big sign on Chicky's cage. Chicky's playing with some hose clamps or something in there. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the pond. Look at this. Now this is Howard and Mike are putting in, what are we going to call this thing, the gazebo?
A solarium.
The solarium. Having a solarium put over the pond. You don't do this often, huh, Howard?
Oh, I used to, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, do people do this? Or am I the only one?
You're the only one.
You guys been flying a bomber too long.
You're the only one.
Unique in all the world.
We've
Really?
been here since 6 o'clock in the morning.
No, you haven't. I was out of here at 7. I know what time you got.
Karen was here.
Really? I talked to Karen. I told her it looks great. She says, fabulous. She's happy already.
Good. Oh, she's happy.
So we got work to do on the planes so that I can pay you guys.
Hurry, hurry.
We don't know if Lampione has any money. If he doesn't, we're going to mug him. Okay, Bob, why don't you take the cowling off? Let's take the pipe out, the original pipe, the original motor. What happened over here? Is this from the paint? It's from being hot.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Take the gear out.
Twice.
Yeah, take the gear out. This is a nice idea. I like this, having this little piece adjustable. But it saves you when you have...
Well, that's right over Randy's plans.
No, it's a good idea. You know, it's not like you get some reward in heaven for figuring these out. You get a reward when you don't have to retrim the plane every 2 minutes. Now, you have no slop in the controls in this?
No.
Yeah, it's just
I
tight.
didn't build any in. I mean,
That's in.
you got any? I don't have that many flights.
Hold that. Yeah.
Nah, nothing.
The
Yeah,
trouble
we'll
is, by the time it wears out and it's ready to fly, you'll be too old to fly.
I won't do that.
Maybe next week, we don't know. All right, so step one, just pull everything apart. Let's look at what it looks like. And then I'll go through my stuff and see what we need to do the retrofit. Here's my ideas. Never cut the header.
Yeah.
No matter what anybody says. Cut the pipe. Easier to cut the pipe than the header. Now see, here's one of the problems that you have. This is a 3/4 inch. This is 5/8. So you've already got an untuned pipe by the time it hits the 5/8. You're dead in the water. That's one of the reasons I think this has not worked the way it could have.
Yeah.
Okay, and what holds this in? These little tabs?
Those tabs, yeah.
Okay.
They
That looks
slide under two little...
Yeah, that's okay.
L rack.
Well, what holds them from jumping out? A
this
drop
way.
of glue or?
No.
Oh,
They haven't
okay.
gone anywhere. That's like a
Okay.
wedge to hold the tank this way, and it also stops them from sliding.
Okay. All right, good.
Worked out well. I mean,
Yeah, that's a nice
real
little
simple.
idea. He's got little slots, little tabs, tangs. The only thing you don't have with this kind of system is you don't have this box complete. So if you were to get the tank shimmed where you want it, put a fake, 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, something in there. I think a motor will run 1,000 times better too.
You mean to glue it in, you mean?
Yeah, once it's set and you know it's going to work, bingo.
It's set now for this motor.
Yeah, oh well, but I mean, do it with the Rojet, get it all set, and then glue a tank floor in there, clean it all up. I think that's real easy to do.
Gotta refinish this again. That's all I do is refinish.
Yeah, we're having fun watching them put this together. That is, eventually he's going to have some lattice on it and some flower pots around it and whatever, all little piece of the earth here. anyway, Bob, we're bouncing back and forth. We're gonna try to get this Bobby's plane retrofit. Maybe even get up to the field, I don't know, or get it bench run or something.
He's like a candid camera with that.
Hey, stop your crying! Now, I'm trying to look at how Bobby's made the nose on this, and my critique would only be that, again, once the tank is finalized, to complete the box with a piece of plywood and maybe some triangle stock. I just think, and especially because you have nose weight in the plane, I mean, what the hell? And then if you ever had to get the tank out, you just break the glue seam and you're, you know, it's not the end of the world to have to do that.
No, I can put it right across those
Yeah.
pieces, actually. I mean, the reason this construction was done, it's actually not a construction I would use,
Yeah.
but it's what...
Well, you want to build a plane according to the plans, but I'm saying, when
It
you...
was what Randy had on the SV12,
Yeah.
I figured, you know, it's his aerodynamic.
Sure, I would agree.
Guys seem to be running motors now. I'm sure that you could never put a Big Jim 60 in it.
Oh, no,
Without it falling
out of the
apart.
question. Now,
It's got...
does the road jet fit right in there?
Oh, yeah, fits, I think the holes are perfect.
The holes are perfect, so that's, problem one is out of the way, the holes are perfect. Yep. Okay.
Don't even have to, don't have to
So
drill.
now, see, I hadn't seen a swap yet with a PA for a road jet, so,
It works.
okay, step one, the front lines up pretty, yeah, I can see.
Lines up pretty good.
If it doesn't, we'll put a little shim in there. Okay, don't put any weight in the back. Don't
No.
put any weight there now. Okay, so the only thing, I'm going to assume the shim is going to be the same. Let's
Yeah.
get the header and the gaskets on the back. Did he give you the gaskets and everything you
I
need?
think he gave me the gaskets. I don't think I got headers. Shims and header gasket.
Okay. You have a whole drill full of tuned pipes. We can see, put that other one in. See if the other one fits. See, he's got kind of a hard system to fit here. Little, that looks like it would be, it's the same as the other one.
Oh, actually, it's longer. I see what you're saying.
Okay, it's
So
longer.
that we wouldn't have to just cut the header, you mean?
Right.
Okay.
But that's the advantage of having a bunch of different size pipes.
Yeah.
Is you can get one that fits in the plane without butchering up the plane.
And that looks like it'll sit off the wing, so it should work out okay.
Take his wheel pants off the aluminum gear. We're going to try to fit them up. This is one, it still has to be ground, all the flashing has to be ground off. That for sure will give you more prop clearance. Because you're going to need prop clearance.
Yes.
You know, I know you were thinking of props there.
Oh, I've gone through it. In the last 3 weeks, it's cost me $150.
Yeah, so with the...
No, it's cost me 4 props, $200 almost.
First off, you'll have a lighter pipe, about a half-ounce lighter, a lighter gear by an ounce and a half. Yeah, that's big time. That's going to be real good. The carbon gear, the wheel pants don't fit, but we got the real ultralight wheels that wear out right away. We're going to make up that set. This way I can sell Bobby wheels every week and I'll make $2 a wheel.
Yeah.
But what Bobby did, and some people prefer to tape only between the hinges, but what I found is that really doesn't work as well as when a plane is real heavy, you want everything. We're going to take all the tape off and put one piece end to end. Now, if the plane was 62 ounces, this would be fine.
Okay.
But a real heavy plane, you go look at the B-25, tape right to the end. And I guess that's flying about as good as we can expect.
Finish it.
Nah. This is a John Brodak trick that he taught me, and it works perfectly. Low setting on a heat gun, you want to get rid of the hinge line tape. Get one corner to peel up, there you go. And then go toward the heat gun. See, it's good to have your hand there because you can feel if it's getting too hot.
Yeah.
And go slow. Pull it back straight, but pull it slow. And you won't pull up the paint. Now, because I've said that, you can be sure Bobby's going to pull up a big chunk of Kawasaki grease.
I'll only do that because I'm always in a hurry.
Chicky, do you trust him? Chicky, do you trust him? We got to keep Chicky in the cage here. Look at this sign again. Don't open. If Mike lets Chicky out. No. Mike's still out there working.
You can let him out.
No. If they open the door to come in here, to go to the refrigerator where the beer is, there's the end of Chicky. Chicky will be drinking beer out there with the men. Go slow. You don't have to make it that hot, but you can feel it. If you can touch it, it's not going to hurt the paint. To know how the job's coming, Mike. What should I tell him?
Tell him everything is just fine.
Those fish look like they're pretty confused. What's going on? What are you guys doing up there? Hey, that's looking good. Looking good, baby. I even got Lampione working for the first time in his whole life. No, you don't.
Even when I was framing, I hated this part.
I was waiting all day to hear, ah! Howard, does he know how to swim?
Yeah, he can tread water.
We may find out before.
He can tread water.
The first time I fell in the pond, my wife like to died of hysteria. She said, "Ah, look, he can't swim." Yeah,
That's one of them.
yeah. Now see what Bobby had. Where's the motor? Where's the PA?
It's on
I want to show them. Where? Guy's losing his mind here. We made him up this beautiful, Les is working on his plane here. Beautiful set of gear. The wheels were 8 grams. The gear was 1.5 ounces lighter than the aluminum one, so that gets rid of some weight. Now he had 2 ounces of 1.8 stuffed into the back plate, which I'm not so sure I would have done it that way, but yeah. I would put a 1/2 ounce in there. Les is working on, they got to make a gasket for the back plate of the header. We're going to get we're going to get this bench run tonight, I think. We're ready to go here. We got the whole A team, the naked team. Bobby insists on working in the nude. He says,
I love working.
oh boy, is that going to go far? Oh my
My
God.
workshop is in the attic.
At the end of the first day, Mike and Howard have gotten the framing on, but unfortunately what happened, the lattice that was going up here, the size that they sent us was not the size they were supposed to, so he's got to return the lattice, get replacement lattice. They're probably not going to work on this for the next couple of days. But they've got it framed, and this is a big upgrade over what we've had. When are you going to work on it next week, Mike?
Next weekend, right?
Next weekend, okay, cool. That looks beautiful. Karen's going to love it. Yeah, I think Karen's really going to like this. End of day one, back to helping Lampione in the great naked stunt recovery, whatever we're doing to that. It's unbelievable. Anyway, that retrofit is coming along. Les is helping him out, and you know something? Lampione looks a lot like this frog in the nude, doesn't he? Unbelievable. I got to rename this frog Lampione.
For the longest time,
Bobby, that frog out in the pond, that cement frog,
yeah.
he looks a lot like you. I don't know what the deal is. Chicky thinks he looks just like you, in fact. Have you guys dialed this in yet or not? What are we doing here?
Just the plate.
Oh,
The motor's
man.
ready to go in. The
Okay.
header's on.
The header's on, you got the
Knurl the
gaskets. Okay.
You know what?
Knurl the header,
Is 5.5 ounces going to be enough?
get it 18 inches if you can.
Maybe not, right? I may need a 6. We're gonna have to
you got the plane? basically made out of the same material and some pipe foam and some, well, not even pipe foam, it's just rubber foam. Well, maybe it is insulation. Bobby Lampions, and we hope this is soon going to be a Brodak color. I'm sure this will be one of the real favorites, one of my favorites. My 91, 92 plane was very similar, Kawasaki green. We're trying to roll out some flights of the bomber. And if the field gets real crowded, you know, we'll have little things we can do. May want to try the other props if the wind gets picking up, but for right now it's just about as friendly as it gets. Jim Damarel's here with his Air Force. Mike Costello's got his Air Force. They're going to break in some. Jim's got a Brodak 40 to break in, an old-time stunt plane, so well, it looks like we're going to be in for a heck of a day, but the main thing, I wanted to get some of the bomber flights if I can. It's still new enough that it's exciting, and I'm still learning about it. Every flight I'm learning something I can or can't do. If you give him a hand.
Taping this, Vin? Don't do that, because I want to try this. I have this thing set where I want it to run. Oh, we're just going to motor it this time. Okay, make sure it isn't loaded, and we'll see if it pops. That's all. Yeah. Worst it's going to do is throw the prop. No.
Anything that'll ruin a fun fly is the guy shows up with a 50-gallon thing. How much coffee is in there? 100 ounces. It's the B25 of coffees, huh? Yeah, give me a twin coffee, no problem. Oh, man. Boy, it has turned out to be a cooker. It's hot. We're having a great time here. Tom's got his 4-stroke running pretty well. He's got the tank shim. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get some props on it, so he's happy as can be.
So, the piece that Sergi made is too short. This is about an inch longer, and it has a spigot to the side out of the converging cone that's a little under a quarter of an inch ID. That's way too small. For the guys who have those and don't want to bother to make a piece or buy another muffler or whatever,
Right,
in the converging cone, just run 6 or 8 1/8-inch holes into it. Just make Swiss cheese.
Put some holes in the back, like you do on Tiger.
Put some holes in the converging cone, and it'll work just fine. This will give you. This is a 3/8 outlet. The piece I made for you is 1/2 inch. I just want to say I don't.
I got it. I didn't bring the Brodak.
I don't
today.
think the 1/2 inch piece is going to turn out to be necessary, but I want to try it before I draw it up and send it to John.
Yeah.
And this thing is by eye an inch longer. You always get a better muffler the bigger volume you have.
Absolutely.
No question about it. When the volume goes up, the better.
But I know this
it goes
being
down.
a 1/2 inch is a good idea. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think that the 3/8 is going to hurt it that much. But I'd like to try both.
How much fuel you got through this now? Gallon, 2 gallons? I got about 2 gallons
only
through
about
mine.
20 flights.
Oh, geez, I got about 2 gallons through.
Okay.
We just smoking
This is
it
still
up the other day.
this is still tight. It still needs to get it still needs to get opened up at the top of the stroke.
No, but she's been running really good.
When we get this muffler sorted, we're going to have the only plug-and-play stunt 40 in the world.
Well, this part, this you could, that's a, Doug
Yeah.
Jett could machine these for nothing.
Yeah, for peanut, but we can get John to do it so it comes out of the
Yeah,
box
of
in
course.
user-friendly form. Open in and go fly.
It's about as close as I think it gets. period.
The motor is, yeah, but when I tested it, you saw the test.
Yeah, we were there
We
together.
didn't have his muffler, so I had no shot at it
Right.
until there were 150
Yeah.
of them in service.
And I know he's got tongue mufflers in stock now, because I talked to him yesterday.
Are they? I know they're
Yeah,
coming,
he's,
but
no, he's
they're
got
in.
them. He's got them. For anybody who wants a tongue muffler, just
All right.
order up right from
Are
Brodeck
they?
or from Lindy, whoever.
Do they
Or
have?
Probably.
You don't have any in hand yet, do you?
No, I can get one though.
When you get one,
I'll tell John send me one next
Yeah,
time I talk to him.
just hang on to one. 'cause
Just so we can compare. If
so
it's,
we know that has enough outlet area,
Yeah.
so we don't get
Yeah.
bad pieces out there
Yeah.
at the front end of the
yeah, okay, that'll
production
work.
cycle. Good morning, Mike. How are you? You're at the beach, I
A
guess.
blast from the past. Where's your
He's at the
plane?
beach.
Where's Jose?
Jose is playing basketball or
Oh, too hot to play basketball.
he's got one kid living down in somewhere in the middle of the island down there.
Oh, wow.
Are his kids college age already, Mike? Holy cow. I would have thought that, well, maybe they're up to my waist. Holy mackerel.
Gonna work the throttle. So that's why I didn't want to have. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. There's only room for so many things here. That jug will fit right in here. If Hampshire has an extra. That'll work. Fun starting this thing.
All right.
Now you know with the camera on, it's not.
Killing my knees here for no reason.
Yeah, we got pads galore here. Okay, official launch man, Demet.
Watch your language.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Get it as close to the fuse as you can. In other words, you don't want your hands out by the rotors.
I got it right out here. Right?
Ready?
Yep.
One second, I'll put the batteries on. Great, that was loaded, huh? Okay, it'll go right away.
See, there's too many guys.
Ready?
useless.
Yeah, that's my Yeah, I think it's 36 or...
Aren't these great? I use one of these, I use these on my Sabre.
Yeah, and you know what? I had one of them. I had one on the tail too.
I did.
But I changed it.
I used to be
Now, it's sad that we don't have a little bit better way of putting the camera out at the field. Just keep in mind, you have people roller skating out there and jogging and who knows what. And I really don't like to get the camera too far away from where we are, because there's a lot of people that you don't see in the background, the audience, and I'm afraid that in the middle of a flight they would just grab the camera and I'd never see it again. And this camera and I have been friends for a long time, but we try to get it from a lot of different angles. A lot of people have asked me to try to get them some footage of the plane flying, and this is basically what I've tried to do in this tape. We recorded about 6 hours of flying already, but so many of the flights are off angle, or the sun's in the lens, or I think Mike Costello recorded one on this flight. It's just difficult to get them all pieced together, and I don't have an editing machine to make nice clean cuts, but I don't think people are looking for the cuts. If you're looking for the cuts, this is not the video for you, probably. Steven Spielberg kind of stuff. We just like to share the times we've had at the field and what it's been like. We're a week into flying the B-25 now, a full week. We've got about 3 gallons of fuel, maybe we're into the 4th gallon a little bit. 10 ounces of flight. Richard Oliver's due up here soon, in fact, next couple days. And it's the anniversary of September 11th. Kind of a somber day, and there's a parade in town, and we're basically not going to be in the shop today. We're going to be doing some outdoor stuff. But just to mention, it was a year ago today, September 11th. It's just hard to believe a year has gone by that fast. And the more I keep flying this plane, the one thing that jumps out at me more than anything else is just how much fun it is to fly. And that's a part I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, if you can see it in the video, or if you just in general can figure it out. This has really been fun. It's just fun in a way that it's just hard to describe. And I think all the people that over the years have enjoyed building and flying semi-scale stunt ships, I think they can, if they can share the fun that we're having, the joy that we're having, and the excitement, hey, great. And if the video lets you do that. Now, I'll see what else I have on this tape. I know it kind of gets boring at the end, but a lot of people have wanted to see this. And we've done another thing. We're kind of every morning when we go out to the field, Rich and that, we start calling each other Bomber Command and Stuka Command, and I think the thing that we've done is we've really lost our mind, to tell you the truth. And I remember it was just like it was yesterday that we were doing the same thing with the Spitfires. Joe Adamusco and I were meeting down in Middlesex, and it just couldn't have been a better time. It's times you look back at, and I look back at, even though it's a sad time with 9/11, this last year of my life with the B-25 has just been, it's a special year. I think I'll remember it forever. And I'm so glad I can share it with the people that kind of share my interest in this stuff too.
5 bomber, the boys are looking on. The commentator for this flight will be Bob Lampioni.
There was a guy in our club used to put
That's if they ever get going over there.
dead by now.
When he seems to be putting the little puppy up. Got 2 gas tanks to fill, don't forget. We're not as sophisticated as Paul Walker with 1 gas tank with regulators. But we won't hold that against Wendy.
I heard the boats a couple times, and when I went down there, like we got those.
He's getting old, and, he could barely kneel down to fill this thing. But that's okay. That's okay. Actually, this is a beautiful flying airplane. He's been flying it since Tuesday. This is Sunday. It really looks great. Almost virtually flew right off the board. I don't think he had to do anything to it. And he may be playing with some nose weight / tail weight, and that's via just changing engines. All in all, it's a beautiful looking package. Turns like a Nova. It's pretty amazing. And we wish him lots of luck with it. What else are we going to do? At his age, he could use all the luck he can get. And boy, I could vouch for that because I'm getting there. You notice how I said I'm getting there. Actually, I am there. What are you going to do? I think I have Winnie by a couple of years, and but I won't hold it against him. You notice how slow he moves. As we get to this age, we can't move fast anymore. There he goes. He's taking the oil out now. Does this as a procedure. Gets the oil out off the plug.
We had the battery.
Puts the batteries on.
Yeah, right.
You don't have to lose it. Right. If you have switches, it'll be almost a guarantee of
2 batteries he uses to speed this up. Starts pretty quickly, there's no doubt about it. And let's hope we do a good job. Both engines now running, as is obvious from the sound. Unfortunately, Wendy won't be able to attend the contest today because he's got some family obligations. The only ones in this crowd that are going are myself and Rich Jacobone. Listen to the hum of those motors. That's music to your ears. There goes the old man out to the handle. Good thing Wendy is strong because this looks like it has a fairly good, sufficient amount of line tension. No doubt about it. Now I'm going to get these asses in there. Try not to... That's 2. 3. 5. The next one we should be going over the top. These engines come on beautifully. They're made by Dub Jet. 2 of his new 35 stunt engines. And this plane is really awesome, folks. For those of you that get to watch this, I know you'll be enjoying it. And I'm enjoying it. I'm looking through this little lens and I can hardly see shit. Outside squirrels. Luckily, he's got it set properly so he can get the whole maneuver here without moving it, which is cool. Gives Windy a better perspective of what it's doing, and he'll enjoy it more when he watches this back. This will be the good old square eight, certainly a test for any airplane. Sphinx hangs out there, he's not losing any line tension. Because right now there's no air, actually. It just died on us, whatever little we had. The outboard engine. It would probably perform anyhow. See, now one engine is shut off. Yeah, the outboard is shut off. So that we'll just run out the tank on the inboard and that's it. That's where it's one engine. Now you see, if you have the two you can follow the engine back. You can actually land it with one engine touch and go or whatever. Right. Watch this. You gonna get it? Yeah, well, he'll get it. As you can see, we don't glide this very long. We've kind of put it down for landing real quick. Nice flight. All right, Rich.
There's a tape in there that shows me chasing the ducks. There's a 50 in it if that boat gets a race. Paul Rosemary Woods. I want to make sure.
You ain't got feet that big. And she didn't either.
footage with. We got what I hope is going to be the final version of the Brodak 40 being tested by Tom, and we'll shoot a flight of that just to show you what progress Tom has made. He's opened up the back of the muffler to, I think it's a half-inch, but he's got two of them here to test, and we'll see how that all works out. So we're not recording this flight for any reason other than to hear the motor. Tom has his experimental half-inch OD, and it's a part they may or may not upgrade or make an accessory available at some time. We'll show this on a close-up after the flight. We don't even have to record the flight. Sounds like he's got it nailed already. Yep. And you can do it if you have the stock muffler. Drill 2 or 3 1/8-inch holes in the back of it. You'll do the same thing. Or you can send it to me and I'll do it for free. Just send me the postage. That is pretty cool. We're out here flying a B-25 and they're doing speedboating. Check this out. This is right near the place where we fly. Look at this. Clean pipes and everything on these. See, our field is right on the side of a river, so how cool is this? Some good entertainment while we're having coffee. They used to have a little dock here. The problem is that the town took it down because they used the river for kayak racing or something. We got some other stuff up here. Kind of a neat place we get to fly here anyway. I'm going to share it with you. Retrieve it. Look at this. Check this out.
Guys, that's probably tell me $100. Mike, and that's Mike.
Mikey.
Didn't I introduce you?
Yeah.
I think I did.
You did?
It looks good, huh?
Nah, I had a little bit more of that. I think
Like a 2-second?
yeah, but
How much oil, maybe?
I don't know, like stuff like that you can just park. It doesn't scream. It's screaming, but it's not putting down in the water. Usually it just rides on the front.
Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's the water, because this water's a lot different.
Okay.
It's very dense.
Night cat over there? But I can bring it over today.
That's it. You want to loosen that plug?
I may not.
You fueled up, Ken?
I may not. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna
Radio was on.
See you next week. Nice meeting you.
Same here. Where you going, Joe?
I gotta go for a ride.
Joe, I can't.
Take care. You're gonna.
Joe.
Take care, Joe.
Take care.
Hey, I'm finally down here to see you guys do your thing. National TV.
Had a fuse?
Look about this. Look, I get Ducati here. Go ahead, take my Ducati. See if I care. Hard to believe. On the way home, I have to be Ducati.
It's early again. We've been getting out here early. We got Bob Lampione out here today. I think that this is, let's see, no, this is Monday, so this is the 7th day in a row that we've gotten some flights on the B-25. Now what I'm going to do, and I apologize for the breaks, when you
when you record and edit flight after flight and you want to pull them out and put them on another tape, you get those little blips of blue screen in between. There's really not much you can do about it unless you want to pay to have the tape professionally edited, and then the tape winds up costing more money. So think of it as you're saving money every time you see a blue screen. Anyway, I'm going to try to record some more flights. The report so far is the props de-pitched seem to be working great. I've got a little bit smaller set of wheels on. I wore the first set of wheels out, almost 2 gallons of fuel, and that was it. Keep in mind, you only get, it's 10 ounces of fuel a flight, so what happens is you wind up wearing the cost of wheels and fuel. It's almost like having an AMA Superbike. The cost of the tires has to get factored into the cost of the plane. But we are just having the best of times flying it. We've got the starting routine down real well. The next step is going to be to try to eliminate the rubber deflectors and get some aluminum little elbows on there. That may or may not be coming soon. Because again, as soon as we're done with the contest that's this weekend coming up, we're going to be heading to England for 3 weeks. And we've just been, every morning I call Richard and I go, hello, this is Bomber Command. We're going to meet down at the field. We've been having a good time.